Hi, greetings. I'm going to pretty much say that all the major religions, I at least know of the three Western major religions, all point to the same God. Well, it points to the same symbol. And this symbol is pretty surprising. Alright, so you have the sine wave, we have time. Here's the top view of the sine wave. And just imagine it going in a spiral. Then you have the cross, which I firmly believe that the cross itself has nothing to do with Jesus. It has everything to do with cycles and seasons. Now, before I forget to say this, perhaps, and also this is my opinion, that all the ancient literature, quote unquote, religious literature, are talking about high science, and that is including the Bible. If you subscribe to the idea that the earth has been going through regular cycles, that is, human beings' life is decimated, then there could be remnants of technology creeping in. Alright, so now you have the square. If you put that cross in the square, just connect these things right here, makes a square. That is if these two sticks are equal. Make a square. Alright, now this is obviously a two-dimensional object, and now if you trace this two-dimensional object, all the squares outward, you'll make a cube. Okay, now if you could okay, for instance, this cube right here. Okay, if you position the cube just right, we're working with a three-dimensional object, it makes a hexagram. So that's where you get the Star of David. So whatever this star is, alright, hexagram. Alright, so now we have a link between all three major religions of the West. You have the Kaaba right here, where these people, they're just like walking around in circles around a big box. Now you get to some occult stuff. This is a very old sigil. This is actually from a grid. But it looks very similar. Boy, all you got to do is do this. Okay. Now, as I said, this is a sigil of Saturn. Now, Saturn in esoteric is the planet of limitation, of bounds, of just hard, cold reality. He is also the planet of death. You have Chronos. You have Chronos who eats his own children. You have him sitting there with a sickle. The time is also death. So the wages of sin is death. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we are. That doesn't necessarily what most people think it means. It just means that just because we are in time, we die. That's all it's talking about. I want to show you one last thing. So, you have the sine wave again. Now you go to the Star of David. Now this line right here, okay, imagine that it's just not this straight. Imagine that it's doing this, okay? Alright, so you go to the sine wave, very similar, okay? You have the top triangle, then you have the bottom triangle, okay? So just imagine this is the cross section, well, I mean the top section of the sine wave, okay? Kind of interesting, you know, but yeah, that's pretty much it that I want to discuss. You know, yeah, it's always good to look at shit in a different way. All right, bye.